Welcome back to Car Crazy. Today, we're diving straight into the future of American muscle. We're talking about a name that defined an era, burned rubber into history, and made high school parking lots feel like racetracks, the IROC-Z. And now, it's back. The 2026 Chevrolet Camaro IROC-Z has officially returned, and this time, it's sharper, faster, and smarter than ever. So, buckle up. We're taking a deep dive into everything you need to know about the new 2026 IROC-Z, from its styling and performance to its heritage, and what makes this reboot not just a throwback, but a true evolution. Let's start with what made the IROC-Z iconic in the first place. The original IROC-Z made its debut in 1985. Born out of Chevrolet's involvement in the International Race of Champions. It became the cool kids Camaro, the one with a ground effects kit, upgraded suspension, throaty exhaust, and bold stripes that screamed performance. It wasn't just about power, it was about presence. And that presence left a lasting mark. For muscle car fans, the IROC-Z has always stood for bold styling and accessible performance. Now, fast forward to 2026. After years of the Camaro's future being in limbo, rumors of it going electric, or disappearing entirely, a Chevrolet dropped a bombshell. The IROC-Z is back. But it's not just a rebadged trim or nostalgia bait. This new IROC-Z is a serious performance machine built for a new generation, while giving a proper nod to the past. Let's start with the design. The 2026 Camaro IROC-Z stays true to its roots with a look that's both aggressive and athletic. At first glance, you'll notice the low, wide stance and a fastback profile that leans heavily into aerodynamic efficiency. The hood features a subtle but functional power dome, hinting at what's underneath, and the grille is sharp, open, and ready to suck in air like a beast on a leash. The headlights, thin, blade-like LED units with sequential turn signals and integrated DRLs. Out back, the taillights go retro with a modern twist of four sculpted elements that harken back to the late 80s IROC look but are lit with deep red LEDs. There's also a distinct IROC-Z badge on the fenders and rear deck lid, finished in brushed metal, not plastic, because details matter. Wheels are 20-inch forged aluminium, wrapped in sticky Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, and the car sits about half an inch lower than the standard Camaro SS. The whole thing looks like it's crouched and ready to pounce. Under the hood is where things get truly exciting. The 2026 IROC-Z isn't going fully electric yet. Instead, it's using a hybridized version of GM's 6.2-liter LT2 V8, pushing out a jaw-dropping 550 horsepower and 545 pounds-to-feet of torque. It's mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters, but if you want old-school engagement, there's good news. A 6-speed manual is also available. Yes, Chevy still gets it. The hybrid system isn't about saving gas, it's about going faster. A 48-volt mild hybrid assist delivers instant torque off the line, smoothing out the power band and helping the IROC-Z clock 0 to 60 in just under 3.7 seconds. Top speed, 185 miles per hour. Not bad for a Camaro with roots in Reagan-era car culture. The exhaust note is a symphony of modern engineering and classic muscle. The IROC-Z features an active valve exhaust system that changes tone depending on your drive mode. In track mode, it's an all-out roar. In tour mode, it quiets down, but still has that unmistakable V8 burble. Let's talk chassis. This thing is built on the updated Alpha 2 platform, with revised suspension geometry and magnetic ride control. Cornering grip has been dramatically improved, with near 50-50 weight distribution. Brembo brakes come standard, with 6-piston calipers up front and 4-piston in the rear. You're not just going fast in a straight linear, you're carving corners like a scalpel. Step inside, and it's clear this is no ordinary Camaro. The interior of the 2026 IROC-Z blends retro cues with modern tech. The dashboard layout is still driver-focused, but now features a curved 14-inch digital cluster paired with a 12.3-inch infotainment screen that runs the latest Google-based interface. Everything from launch control settings to performance data to navigation is right at your fingertips or your voice command. Materials have been upgraded across the board. Leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber trim pieces come standard. The seats are bolstered but comfortable, with contrast stitching and subtle IROC-Z embroidery in the headrests. There's also ambient lighting that changes based on drive mode: red for sport, blue for tour, and white for track. Connectivity is no afterthought. You've got wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in 5G, over-the-air updates, and a 14-speaker Bose performance audio system that'll shake the mirrors or let you enjoy your favorite engine sounds in glorious stereo. Safety tech is also here in full force: lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and even a performance-oriented heads-up display that shows G-forces, lap times, and shift lights. It's the kind of setup that makes you feel like you're in a street-legal race car, because you are. Now, let's talk about who this car is really for. The 2026 IROC-Z is a Camaro for those who love muscle, but also demand precision. It's not trying to be a Mustang GTD or a Challenger Demon clone. It's carving out its own lane, one that blends American brute force with European-grade handling and cutting-edge technology. It's also a love letter to enthusiasts. Chevy didn't just revive the IROC-Z name, they engineered a car worthy of wearing that badge. It respects the past but isn't stuck in it. The new IROC-Z understands that performance today isn't just about horsepower number, so it's about balance, control, and how a car makes you feel. Pricing: it's not official yet, but industry insiders are estimating a starting price around $58,000, with well-equipped models pushing past $70,000. That puts it right in the ring with high-end Mustang variants and entry-level BMW M cars. But make no mistake here, the IROC-Z is all Camaro, and it's ready to rumble. Production is set to begin in early 2026. With pre-orders opening in late 2025. Chevrolet is planning a limited first-year run, making this IROC-Z a potential future classic. If you want one, you'll need to move fast. So what's the verdict? The 2026 Camaro IROC-Z is more than a comeback, it's a reinvention. It delivers raw V8 power with modern hybrid assist, aggressive styling without cartoonish excess, and technology that enhances rather than dilutes the driving experience. It's not here to be a museum piece. It's here to dominate streets, tracks, and car meets in the real world. Whether you're an old school IROC fan or a new school performance junkie, this Camaro hits the sweet spot. It's loud, fast, and unapologetically Americana, but also refined, sharp, and intelligent. This is the Camaro we didn't know we needed but now can't stop talking about. That's it for today's deep dive into the 2026 Chevrolet Camaro IROC-Z. If you love muscle cars, performance machines, and all things on four wheels, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe to Car Craze, leave a like if you're hyped for the IROC-Z comeback, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you take this over a Mustang Dark Horse or a Charger Daytona F? Let's talk. Until next time, drive fast, stay safe, and keep the craze, Al.